Hey guys, it's Beaver. So this is in regards to the missing persons case, Breasia Terrell, and tomorrow Henry Dinkins. He is a person of interest. He will be in court for the first time tomorrow, and his mother and his sister are speaking out. And let's just take a look at the article. Neda Dinkins-McQuay spoke for the better part of 90 minutes Tuesday before she stopped and suppressed a sob. I just want to have grace, she said quietly as she stood in the shade of one of Ducks Creek Park shelters. I want you to be granted grace and everyone involved in this to find grace. I am not judging who took Breasia. I can't judge who did that. I just want to thank you for listening to my side of the story. You granted me a moment of grace. Wow, that's pretty. That's a nice way to look at it. You don't ever want to, you don't ever want to think your son, a loved one is capable of something awful. Nita's side of the story ended in a near whisper uttered from behind the safety of a mask. It started with Breasia Terrell, a missing 10-year-old Davenport girl. In the middle of the story included allegations of murder, contracts, police harassment, and the pain of harsh public assumptions. Breasia was reported missing early July 10th, and Nita's brother, Henry Earl Dinkins, was arrested later that day. He was charged with three blank offender registration violations. Both those charges, it says three, but then but those charges have nothing to do with the fact Breasia and Henry Dinkins' son were visiting him during that time frame the girl went missing. I don't buy that. Henry Dinkins has not been charged with any crime in relation to Breasia's disappearance, though Davenport police investigators name him a person of interest. Nita was joined under the shade of shelter Tuesday by their mother, Helen Mosley. Both women said they believe Henry Dinkins had nothing to do with Breasia's disappearance. My mother and I were out of town that Friday morning, July 10th, when Henry Dinkins called us to tell us that Breasia was gone. Nita said, I told him to call police right away. Nita and Helen insisted they cooperated with the Davenport investigators from the minute Henry Dinkins was taken into custody. They said they offered to let investigators into the home. Nita and Helen shared. The Davenport police have not confirmed nor denied any part of Nita's story about how she was treated by investigators. As of Wednesday, the department has not yet replied to Quad City Times inquiries. Again, the Davenport Police Department and its investigators are put in a position answering allegations that may tie directly into investigation into a missing girl. From the police perspective, it's a can't-win proposition. Nita said she's in a similar place. 2 weeks went by, then Davenport investigators took my phone. I still haven't gotten that phone back. It's just gone. I've asked about it, but the detectives tell me they can't have it. I can't have it back yet. Nita and Helen said despite the fact that they offered to let investigators into their home, police kicked in the door. Weeks later and executed a search warrant. Maybe there's a reason, Nita said, but I don't know what it is. I can't imagine how things from July 10th 2 weeks later. I can't imagine how things changed. Nita made even darker allegations when there's a hit out on Henry Dinkins, me, mother, and other family members, a murder contract. Nita said one day there was an SUV following us, so we called 911. We were pretty upset. I was afraid something was going to happen. The dispatcher told us that the police would get to us when they get up. Wait, let's read this again. The dispatcher told us that the police would get to us when they get to us. Oh, that is what it said. I just feel like they are being held, like we are being held responsible for something that we had nothing to do with. Nita visits her brother and they talk on the phone. We can't get any pastors to see him, she said. Everyone assumes he did something horrible, but he is hanging in there. We have faith in God. I am certain through God all of this will be revealed. People have stopped talking to us. Some people have made horrible allegations against us. I don't know what happened. If I did, I would tell. Well, I gotta say, guys, I don't agree with that as far as the family having to answer for something that their other family member did. I don't think it's right to mistreat anybody. Um, and here's a picture of the sister and the mother. And, I don't, yeah, I mean, it ain't right. They cannot mistreat these people. They are just believing and trying to have faith, you know, that he ain't involved. And I hope he's not involved. But if he's not involved, where is the baby? What happened? Why would he call his family before calling the police? Which, I mean, I guess that's kind of, maybe some people would do that, but these people right here, they're not responsible. They can't be mistreated because of it. They definitely can't be mistreated by the police if their life was in danger and they felt like somebody was following them. So I just kind of wanted to cover this. It's an interesting side of it. You know, and unfortunately, it's guilty by association. I don't think it's right. But they're not going to make him talk. And they're just taking what their loved one says at face value right now. So comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. And we will be looking for information tomorrow for this court appearance. Y'all have a good one.